Hey guys, so I'm still working on another Gary video detailing just the events of what happened the day that he died, the version that Shannon Price is giving, where we're at right now. So let me just say this. In my research, I was able to find a reality TV show that Gary was essentially piloting with Shannon Price. And in this reality TV show, he was supposed to basically get a job. This show never aired. It was a pilot that never aired. Luckily, we got a few clips that we're able to show, hopefully under fair use, and nothing gets struck. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as we're watching this.
My job for Shannon is to love her and be loved by her. And that will always be more important than anything else. The goal is to make this relationship work. And that's all that matters to me.
Well, I know a lot about Gary. You've got a very public life. Shannon, I don't know you. I know you're a local from Utah. Grew up in Salt Lake.
Right.
Are you a private person, a social person?
Oh, I'm very outgoing and very sociable.
Yeah.
I love to be meeting new people all the time and just hanging out and, you know.
You see a social butterfly in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of it.
So Shannon was 22 when she married Gary. Okay, so keep that in mind. Definitely a pretty huge age gap.
I'm not a social butterfly. I'm not into people like that. People will hurt you and steal from you and beat you down and take from you whenever you give them a chance, whenever you let them in the door.
It's amazing. Your repertoire of everything being negative is just so amazing. You do it with a smile.
Because he had everything taken from him and stolen. He's absolutely right about that. Absolutely right about that.
Because it's as real as Earth itself for me. People always think, oh, you're an actor, you're a celebrity, you make all this money. No. I have to go to places like Madison, Wisconsin for an appearance at the Mallards game to continue to make any kind of money.
Very be nice.
I can't be nice because they're cheapskates. Oh, we love you, we love you, we love you. You're Gary Coleman, you're my idol. Oh, I don't want to pay you. I'm so sick of that.
In life, there's going to be things that, you know, you don't want to ever do.
You know how dangerous territory it is you're crawling into. Because the last two jobs I hated because I had something to do with different strokes. And I did it to try to prove a point to you. All you care about is the money. That's all you want. The love for Gary.
Do you see what he just said? All you care about is money. That's what he said. Wonder why he's saying that.
Keeps fading away because you believe that Gary does.
Hold up. Let me go back a little bit because we missed that.
The love for Gary keeps fading away because you believe that Gary doesn't want to support you.
But how are the bills going to get paid? You know I'm the only one that pays the bill, so I have to have money to pay the bills.
You don't pay the bills without me making some kind of money.
Okay, so why is that a problem? See, you have that attitude of money. Money's your issue.
Well, money is going to be everybody's issue on planet Earth.
Money isn't everything. It's not.
Okay, let's stop for a moment. Let's reframe here for a moment.
Jumps in the life coach. What in the Dr. Charles Sophie is this?
I'm guessing this is a conversation you've had a number of times.
We're not done with it.
You're not done with it.
We're not done with it.
That's why you're here today.
You know, goddamn it, if we don't get done with it, we're not gonna be married. For whatever reason, when you marry somebody, life changes. That spark kind of just disappears and it just turns into a roaring bonfire of why can't you do this? And why can't you do that? And why can't you do this? And why this? And why that? Why all day long? And it just bugs me. I'm almost not good enough for you anymore.
Can I make an observation? I see Shannon saying that you're a pretty good guy. But again, it becomes perspective. When she says things to you, you sometimes don't hear exactly what she's trying to say.
You need to be in our house 24/7 for about 30 days.
That's why I'm happy that we are both in front of you, because his communication needs work.
Okay, my mind is racing. I've heard a lot of things I can help you with, but I need some commitments from you first.
Oh, hell, here we go.
The commitment is this. When you tell me you're going to do something, you're going to get it done. I'm going to have some assignments for you, and I'm going to start focusing on Gary, and you're both going to benefit from it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to start by giving you a job. You need to get a job. Okay, but these jobs each have a purpose in mind. We want to get you.
I wonder why this show never aired. Like, this is the pilot of it, and there's other episodes, but none of this ever aired.
Get you out there working, but we also want to develop the skills that help you and Shannon get along better.
Okay.
Now, you're not a social butterfly like your wife.
Nope.
So our first challenge is to help you deal with that. I've got a friend who's got a used car lot. You're going to become a used car salesman. Our purpose here is to get you out in the public and to get you to socialize with people, even if you're fit.
Well, you're just going to make my life absolutely hell.
If we get the results, what does it matter?
All right, that's
It's interesting.
I really love Gary. He's just my world, and I think Fritz is really trying to help us. I trust him, and I honestly believe in him, and I really think he can help this relationship grow.
So the car sales didn't work out. The pet shop didn't work out.
No, none of those things are me.
I get that about you, but I've got a strategy for the jobs that we're assigning you.
The goal is to keep Shannon in my life, and I think Prince is trying to help. So I'm going to do these jobs come hell or high water as many times as Fritz will send me out. All I know is that I love you, and nobody can put a price on true love. You can't.
I really think Gary loved this woman, but, and again, they were only married for like 7 months, okay? But I think that there was a very volatile relationship. And again, we're going to get into that on my next video about this. But I really do believe that there was some level of love. However, there was an interview that Gary did where he talked about how he's never had sex. So the marriage was never consummated. All right. Keep that in mind. I really think that he loved her. He just, I don't know if it was mutual, if that makes sense.
True love, unconditional love, is valued less. It doesn't have a price. It's more than diamonds. It's more than coal. It's more than oil. It's more than gold. It's more than gasoline. It's more than steel. It's more than any rubies. It's more than any mineral or liquid or anything you can mine or find. Or
He's got he had quite a deep definition of love. And he could really speak on it.
print. True love is its own value, and that outweighs and outperforms and will always be more important than anything.
I wonder why this never aired. Now, I was able to find the pet shop episode, at least some of it. Let's watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. For copyright purposes, we have to stop and give commentary to this. But I'm glad that I found some of these episodes because they're pretty old. You talk about 2007, 2008, around that time.
Pets are just not for me. Animals are just not worth it, period. They shed, they smell, they chew your baseboards, they ruin your furniture. It's not worth it. So I hope Fritz has a good laugh out of having me work at the pet store.
Okay, let me give you a breakdown, Gary, of really what we do.
You
at
don't have
Incredible
fleas
Pets.
here, do you?
So I don't know. But okay, so the breakdown philosophy of Incredible Pets is this just isn't a job. This is a part of our family. This is a lifestyle. We love these babies.
I think animals take advantage more than they actually love. We just shovel money into them, and all we're supposed to get out of them is love. I know a good hug does me a lot better than a lick.
I will say Gary is quite the character, and I heard you guys in the comments saying how y'all remember Gary when he was living in Provo and he wasn't the nicest, but I mean some of the stuff that he says is funny. I'm just gonna say that.
Let's do some cleaning of the birds.
Oh, lovely.
Who wants to eat, huh? Okay, Gary, if you'll step right inside here.
Whoa, dude, hold still. That probably tastes as awful as I think it does.
Okay, you have to reach in there and pick that poo up with this plastic bag over your hand.
God,
That's good.
handling dog not my thing. God, get away, get away, get away. There's nothing I get personally, professionally, monetarily out of handling dog. Not my thing.
Where you want it? Where you want it? Where you want it? Where you want it?
Tied up. We want it tied up. Okay, let's get that branch out, and then we're going to start cleaning out the corners.
You know what these shows remind me of? I don't know if you guys remember, but For the Love of New York from Tiffany Pollard. I love Tiffany Pollard. Shout out to New York. But she did that one show where she had to get a job, and there were various jobs that she had to do. That's what she was going to work. She was doing these kinds of jobs, which I'm like, what's so bad about cleaning animal stuff? For me, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've always cleaned up after my pets, but you know.
All right, good luck. I'm just too short for a lot of different things, and putting my head in a snake cage, creepy.
Okay, now you've got your name tag all straight and you're all ready?
Yeah, I gotta get my gloves.
These folks are needing a bunny.
Are you keeping it in the house or outside the house?
We're keeping it outside the house.
I would recommend that.
Okay.
Now remember, it does have claws.
Okay.
Like a cat. Pulls them out when he needs them.
It's all new to us, so.
For Gary's first day, probably the first lesson that I'd like him to work on would be to make sure he sells off from the benefits.
It's an animal. It's not going to get up and go to work at 9 to 5 and earn its keep. You got to do that. Yeah.
Give him the benefits instead of this animal can bite or this animal stings.
He's going to shed, though. I just want to warn you.
These are the things he needs to know before he's really going to be a good salesman. We cannot turn a profit unless you make sales. You have to make sales. Everything is positive. You don't give any downsides, okay? So always benefits, sell.
I'm just such a realist.
So, well, selling is part of reality. Here at Incredible Pets, the secret for being a good employee is enthusiasm. Okay, you're going to take these puppies out in the kennel back here.
Together?
Yeah.
And don't be a realist, right?
You want gloves?
I was thinking about it because they roll around in your shit.
You have to get to know your babies, all the different babies, and how fragile and how hardy and how affectionate some of them are.
Yeah. God! Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't lick. Don't lick. Don't lick. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, screw that.
Maybe if he continued working in a pet store a little bit more, he could become more adapt to the different animals he's a little squeamish about. Oh, yeah, let's do the anal glands.
Oh, that's your job. I ain't gonna clean no dog's ass. That ain't me.
Come on now, get in here. Help me out.
Do I have ass cleaner written on my face?
If we don't get this dog's anal glands down, we're doing
I know.
Okay, so come on now.
Okay, what do I do? Squeeze?
Back at the bum area, you're not even close. Closer. Oh, yeah, much better.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go home. I feel so funky. Anybody got any paper towels? You got any paper towels?
Fritz doesn't know a goddamn thing.
I'd go hungry and lose everything before I ever do this job again. I don't know what the hell I was supposed to gain, but it's not my thing. Not my pleasure. There's something alive on the floor. I hope it's not one of the lizards, but I gotta check.
How you doing, Gary, man? How's it going, man? You feeling okay today?
Oh.
Oh, yeah? A little problem yesterday? You tell what happened, or?
I'll just have a little seizure activity.
You get those often, or? No.
No.
Do they say what caused it, or?
No, there's nothing wrong with my brain, or there's nothing wrong with my head.
Oh man, well, Gary, you gotta take care of yourself, man. I'm a different strokes man. I grew up
I do
watching.
the best I can with what I got.
Oh my
I'm sure you're doing well, man. And is there anything you have to do next, or?
No, I just take a little bit of Delant and a little bit of Coumadin, and hopefully the seizure activity will cease.
Yeah, man.
So what about the history of the fucking producers?
Oh, those guys. They didn't take the penis out of that movie, Midgets versus Mascots. I'm not very happy about that.
That stressed you out a little?
Yeah. is definitely stressing me out.
It is a pleasure.
So I gotta go get a lawyer now.
Take care.
So he's talking about the movie, the midgets versus mascots, and he wasn't too happy about doing this movie. That is also something I'm going to talk about in my other video, but this is his reaction.
Have everything?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got your best thoughts and wishes are with you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Make sure that my fans get that.
I will, man. I will. I'll make sure.
I guess.
You know.
Oh gosh. Just thought I'd share some older clips that I was looking through as I was doing some research for this other video that I'm about to drop, hopefully by tomorrow. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Like, what do you guys think about this reality TV pilot that never aired? I'm curious to know what happened. What do you guys think about Shannon and Gary's interaction? I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out.